Hello and welcome to Food for Thought, Insights for Busy Leaders and Managers in just 150 seconds. Today I'd like to talk about appraisals because I've recently been hearing from a lot of clients. They're asking me whether they should do appraisals at this time of year or not, because normally it's the annual appraisal. And I'm really no fan of the annual appraisal. I think it's a waste of time because it's often just a turgid exercise by managers that they hate and the staff hate. And what I recommend is doing a fact-based appraisal. A fact-based approach is simple and relatively easy and also quite short. And it's valuable for both parties. So rather than some long 8-page document that really nobody really knows how to use and doesn't like using, I'd prefer a 2-page approach. And that's available on the website, which I'll talk about later. So what you can do is you can just take a fact-based approach, which is about feedback, making sure it's two-way. Agree priorities. What are the priorities now? What are the short-term priorities? And then also the bigger picture. What's the communication of the bigger picture? Where does their role fit in? Where does their team fit in? And where is the organization trying to get to during this current time? And then also training and development. What do they need to learn? What do they need to get better at so they can be better next month than they were last month? And by taking a simple fact-based approach, you can have a more meaningful conversation. And the key thing is to be able to ask them, what do you want to develop? What do you want to get? In order to achieve your priorities, what feedback do you need to get from me as your manager, as your leader, in order for you to get better? And you can also think about, well, what feedback do I need from you in order for me to get better? So it becomes a meaningful conversation rather than just let's fill out this form. And what we'd like to do is offer you a number of interesting resources on our website, which is on the page with the link below. And then what you can do is just there browse. You can download the 2-page fact-based appraisals. It's got set questions in there that you can use as prompts or amend as you wish. And there are also a number of other simple, short videos there around managing performance, engaging with your people, and making sure that you get the balance of enforcing the rules and warmth and empathy in balance, because it's so important these days to show compassion as well as to say, well, this is what's required, this is what we need done. So remember, when it comes to managing performance and when it comes to appraisals, stay curious.